Hello, I am Elisa Calcaño. I come from Chile and I specialize in research on teacher development and educational dialogue. I have been a part of the T-SEDA collective since its origins in 2015. This tutorial will discuss your findings and support you as you reflect on what they may mean for your practice. You'll see in the activities for this section, we will ask you to identify any patterns or changes as suggested by your data. This is your opportunity to review the evidence. To do this, you should focus on using your available data to answer your inquiry questions. For example, was there an increased use of some aspect of dialogue from baseline to final observation? Were more students participating or taking longer turns than at the start? Were your students explicitly referring to and acting out ground rules? And importantly, why do you think these patterns or changes happened based on your data? We ask you to carefully consider your data in search of patterns or changes. Depending on what data you collected, this may involve adding up frequencies, charging data, or comparing across different points in which you collected data. For example, at different times or with different learners. In addition, you should consider the context and, if recorded, the content of the dialogue to better understand the meaning of any quantitative results you may obtain. At this point, you should ask yourself if you think the data collected thus far suffices to answer your questions, or if you may need to conduct more observations or coding to provide a more complete picture. If you didn't find any patterns or changes you expected based on reviewing your data, why do you think that may be? For example, were some students still dominating the dialogue? Or did you find you still talked or intervened more than you intended? It is important to reflect on and document this. It may also be helpful to look at the prompts in the findings section of the Camtree report template to help your thinking.